Hey, this is Carol from skirtsandscuffs.com. Welcome to our newest feature called the Fast Five. Each week I'll give you my take on how to finalize your roster post-qualifying. You can find us on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitter. Behind me is an awesome shot of Atlanta Motor Speedway taken by our own Charlotte Bray, and I'm really hoping tomorrow's weather is just as beautiful as this shot is. So, Daytona is in our rearview mirror. But for many fantasy players, Atlanta really starts the new season. However, this Atlanta also is the inaugural race for the new rules package, which is going to present a big unknown for us. But what we do know is tire wear is going to play a role in tomorrow's race. This track has not been touched, aside from some patching over the years, since 1997. So it's a bumpy track. It's sometimes it gets weepers, but we didn't seem to have those issues today during the delay because of the weather. So what do we know about the rules package? It's going to slow down the speeds just a bit. I think given the track conditions, drivers are going to be balancing speed versus handling, and this may play against drivers who have a tendency to be too aggressive and they'll end up eating up their tires. Say someone like, how about Kyle Larson? Myself, I'm going to be looking for cars that are good on the long runs. I think the best in the business as far as long runs these days has really been Kevin Harvick. So we'll see if that comes to fruition tomorrow. But here are my Fast Five in reverse order. Number 5 is Michael McDowell, who actually finished 5th last week in Daytona. Number 4 is our series champion, Joey Logano. And number 3 is Kyle Busch, who is actually starting in a backup car. He hit the wall today in practice. The backup car is probably just as good as his original car. Kyle is really good at this track, so I'm not too concerned about him being in the backup. So he is my number 3. My number 2 is our pole sitter, Eric Almirola. And number 1 is actually Clint Bowyer. Clint had an eventful start of the weekend. His plane wouldn't start when he went to leave Charlotte. Gosh, I hate when my plane won't start. Anyway, he had to actually hitch a ride to the track by plane. I think he was asking strangers, anyone who would take him to the track. So a little bit of an interesting start to the race weekend. So there are my Fast Five. However, I want to give you kind of other tips for other fantasy games that like DraftKings, who award differential placements. So we have some really good cars at the back. So if you're looking for someone who's going to get you some points, Chase Elliott, who is the best at this track, is starting in 22nd. Joey Logano's back 5 spots in 27th. Kevin Harvick, who's that long run guy, led 181 laps last year in this race. He starts in 18th. And a good value pick is Corey LaJoie, who is starting in 24th. He was 5th fastest in second practice today. So I think there you have it. And I want you to check out Fast 5 next week at Las Vegas. And of course, you'll want to check out my column, NASCAR Fantasy Fusion, which appears on skirtsandscuffs.com every Thursday morning. That'll help you get your original pick started. And I hope that you enjoyed this segment and look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.